Okay, everybody, so I'm currently at the Pokémon League in the game, and with the Pokémon League comes grinding. You can basically keep fighting the first few members of the Pokémon League for tons of experience, and you can use that experience to level up, you know, most of the Pokémon that I've caught in this LP that I never got around to leveling up.
Oh god, what is this?
This is just constant evolutions. Lots of them. Could you imagine how long this LP would be if I showed every one of these individually? Jesus.
Yeah, you gotta pad that runtime. Just have one episode with just evolutions. Oh. Armaldo is a really good Pokemon.
Armaldo is cool.
I don't know, viable-wise, but I really like Armaldo's design.
I'm not sure what it's based on, though, because I think it's based on some, like, ancient scorpion or something like that, isn't it?
I forgot that you named Coughing Smogon. That's good. That's a good choice.
I like Smogon.
It's a shame I didn't drop in earlier. I could have called it Mylands.
Way, that's also a good name. I like that too. Anyway, good dramatic zoom in on Kingler there, on Krabby Patty. So,
No, he's a pretty patty.
Oh yeah. Well anyways, now it's time for us to take on the Elite Four of Hoenn, which is one of my favourite Elite Fours in the Pokemon series. I love the typing. It's the first time it uses fairly interesting typing for each member. So first of all, you've got a dark guy. I worded that really badly. First of all, you have a dark type gym leader. So yeah. So we're just gonna mow through all of his Pokemon. You're gonna notice that I do most of this with Caesar.
Of course, because he's overpowered as shit.
Yeah, Aerodactyl in Gen 3 is a goddamn monster after using Dragon Dance or Swords Dance. Even if you just use it the one time. Like, holy crap. And by the by, I am just letting this, I'm letting this music play out, because this is one of my favourite tracks in this game, and given my editing style, you'd never get to hear it in full.
Is this the champion theme?
It's just the Elite Four theme.
Yeah, the champion has a different one, that's right.
It's slightly different. It's almost like a slight variant on the same song, or at least that's how I see it, so I kind of like that.
So that's 12 one-hit KOs now?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we're on a roll. So, by the by, this is probably the most annoyingly difficult fight that I've had to deal with out of all these trainers. Ice type is, from a competitive standpoint, it's awful defensively, but it can essentially just punch holes in all of my team. My team is not optimized for ice types.
Except Caesar. Caesar just goes too fast. Too fast, too furious.
It feels right to end with a dragon member of the Elite Four because that's, you know, kind of a callback to Lance from the first 2 gens.
The spikes under the arena are a bit of overkill.
Oh, I kind of love that.
Oh, Salamence. Salamence is insane.
That Salamence gave even Caesar got a bit of trouble from that Salamence. I was like, whoa, hello, Jesus. It took 2 or 3 attempts to beat that one.
Yeah, Salamence knows Dragon Dance too.
Exactly. So my one and only strategy getting me through this, and then he went and did it as well. So, oh shit. Anyways, nice little dramatic speech there about being a good trainer, being diligent in loving your Pokemon and junk.
I thought he was going to call you on his cell phone later on.
I was going to make that joke, but...
And finally you get Wallace, the champion of, the champion of Emerald and only Emerald. In Ruby and Sapphire, the champion is Steven Stone, you know, the guy who essentially has followed us around for most of this game. In Emerald, Steven is just the super boss. Like, you can fight him in the post-game, and he's super tough. So, yeah.
So you're doing the brains, right?
Hmm?
You're doing the brains in this game, right?
Well, as opposed to the brawn, or...?
The whatever the fuck the post game is in this game.
Oh, the Battle Frontier. Oh, the
Yeah.
Frontier Brains. Sorry, I completely blanked on that. I didn't know what you were referring to there. Yes, yeah, I'm gonna take those on. But yeah, in this game, from this first Pokemon, I kind of assume, oh, at least he keeps all Water-type Pokemon, so I can, you know, it's thematic. I can beat him like I usually would. Nope. This ROM hacker's like, no, give him all different Pokemon. Make him like a proper champion from one of the newer Pokemon games who are legitimately hard to beat. And so I have to deal with a full team of interesting pokes. Here I am trying to mull over. Is Shockwave going to beat Slowking? No, it's not. Nowhere near. Delta, you can come in and wreck his shit.
Oh, I just noticed that's level 91.
Yeah! ROM Hacker isn't pulling punches anymore. Expert Emerald lives up to its name in this final battle.
Oh, you got a crit. That's good, because he would have survived that.
I am not gonna look that gift horse in the mouth. Yeah.
Oh, Tyranitar.
Alright, next is Tyranitar. Holy shit, goddamn, okay. Let's bring out Colonel Sanders. Nice. He's the best level. I don't care if you're level 93, I'm the best level.
It's the sex number.
Yeah, woo! Alright, so, oh boy, Sandstorm as well. I do not like Sandstorm.
I just realized that Tyranitar has a face on its torso. You got the mouth, or the nose, depending on what you want to say. You got the eyes and the eyebrows.
Oh yeah.
Tyranitar's eyebrow game is very strong.
Oh my gosh, it looks like such a grumpy face. I love it. I've never noticed that. And now I love Tyranitar a lot more than I ever used to.
Also, that's totally a mustache.
Oh my god, yes.
So I'm convinced that's a mouth. That's a mouth, a mustache, eyes, and eyebrows.
Oh wow, I kind of want to look at Mega Tyranitar and see if the theme continues, see if it gets even grumpier as a face.
You can just superimpose that.
Look at that grumpy face. Love it. Anyways.
Just gradually zoom in on the Tyranitar face as the battle goes on.
So after getting a little bit battered, I thought to myself, maybe I should just default on my, the strategy that I've been using to power through this whole thing. And thank God Tyranitar started using Thrash, giving me a chance to set up. Because at this point, I feel quite comfortable in being able to mow through the level 90s that are, ahead of me. God damn it. Even, having Thrash and having a Persian Berry. So, the ROM hacker even gave...
Pro strats?
Yeah, pro strats, essentially. That's something I like doing in competitive matches. Usually with Outrage instead of Thrash, but still. Pretty much the same principle.
Rage is the worst move ever. It's not the worst move ever, but it's down there.
Oh, I mean Outrage, the dragon one, which is...
Oh, Outrage.
Yeah, Dragon Thrash. Pretty much. Anyway, Caesar. Holy shit. This is a legitimately powerful competitive team.
Yeah, I used Caesar in my competitive team. I used double team because I'm a filthy scrub.
That's fine. Although I think
no, that wasn't. It wasn't on Caesar. It was on Shedinja that I used double team.
Oh, Shedinja's. I just thought of something. Shedinja would probably be quite nasty in this fight because I can't think of many Pokemon that Wallace has that can beat Shedinja's typing, thus rendering Shedinja invincible. I should have just brought Shedinja with me.
Well, no, Sandstorm would kill it.
Oh yeah, of course. Darn Tyranitar.
Kind of wish I had 4 arms like that so I could do those little kids slapping games with myself.
Well, happy slaps. Oh, you mean oh yeah, I got you. Sorry, have you two ever... This is probably the most irrelevant thing to talk about during this battle, but did happy slaps ever happen in America or Australia? Or was that just an English thing?
I have no idea what happy slaps is.
There was a craze. I don't know if you can even call it a craze, called happy slapping, where chavs, or, punk kids, I guess, the English version of punk kids, would run around and slap you, and they'd call it happy slaps. There was nothing happy about it, you just got slapped. That was it. That was the craze. It's punk kids slapping people.
Okay. Yeah, no, we had sack taps, which is usually while your friend was not looking, you would flick your arm in a downward motion and knock against his testicles.
See, we have that as well, so I imagine Britain just adopts all of the physically abusive trends.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
We just get battered. That's our childhood, is getting beaten up. It sucks. Anyway, speaking of getting beaten up, I've just beat the champion of Pokemon Emerald. Go me! Hooray!
Did you guys have purple nipples where you were?
Yes, also those! Ours were called nipple cripples, but yes, yeah, pretty much the same thing. What a weird discussion for the most climactic point of the game. I love it.
To be fair, we have to train our younger generation to fight properly when they're older. And that's usually with nip gripples and sack taps.
Exactly, yeah. With slapping, cheap shots, all that fun junk.
Yep. You gotta fight to win.
Alrighty, well, that was certainly something. We've beaten Wallace now, and here comes Brendan to step in and prove what a scrub he is. And the professor to come in and be like, oh, how many Pokemon have you caught? And to have his goddamn brain explode when he looks at my almost complete Pokedex. What's become of your Pokedex? You've caught a shit ton. Ah, there you go. Nice little compliment there. And on a nationwide basis, I've caught 315 out of 386. Not many parts left for this LP.
So have you actually calculated how much actual time you've spent on the game, or?
The game I've, since beating Wallace, actually spent way more time on the game, because I do have those extra Pokemon to catch, and the side quests to do. But you're going to see in a moment how many hours have been poured into this LP.
Oh no.
If any of you were unsure before about whether or not you want to...
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of this was in fast motion, though.
Only the grinding. Only things that I definitely wasn't going to record, which I tried to keep as much like raw footage as I can so I can edit things in where I need them. So I would say about 50% of the time in this game was real time.
That's rough.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot it does this at the end.
Oh, yeah. Makes a nice little montage of all the Pokemon you beat the game with.
Yeah, I'm in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
That sound is terrifying.
But that level is perfect.
Colonel Sanders, what happened?
And that's it. That's the winning team. Y'all did it, guys. Well done.
Caesar and the rest of you guys kind of helped too, I guess.
Caesar and pals.
Holy shit!
Oh yeah, 138 hours and 46 minutes, and it's become way more since then.
So, wait. So, in real time, you said about 50%, so that'd be 69 hours.
Nice! Something like that.
Well played.
That's literally 138 divided by 2.
Awesome. This LP has been all worth it. Anyway, we get to the post-game now, where Dad gives us a ticket to go on a boat, which takes us straight to the post-game. I did skip the credits by the by, but obviously I will be showing those at the end of this LP once everything's said and done. And then we get a breaking news story. This is exclusive to Pokemon Emeralds. In Pokemon Ruby, you get a news report that tells you, I think, that there's a red Pokemon flying around. Sapphire tells you that there's a blue one flying around. In this game, you get to choose. And whichever one you choose, that decides whether you encounter Latios or Latias as you walk around the world. Latios and Latias are fantastic Pokemon. They're psychic dragons.
I was trying not to, I noticed they called them coloured Pokemon, so I'm trying not to say anything racist.
You don't insult the heritage of these Pokemon. You've got to be respectful of them. And I appreciate that. Alright, so he's now upgrading our Pokédex to the National mode, which, hey Professor, have you been asleep this whole time? I think I'm already kind of there. I already have a full Pokédex. You did that at the beginning of the game. Like, that's like one of the first things you did. A la ROM hack.
National mode, also known as the good one.
Yeah, by rights, upgrading the Pokédex would involve putting all the bastards on there if you had them all recorded.
That is a good point.
Somewhere there is a The road is never over. Now, try catching all the shinies.
Oh, fuck off. Jesus. Oh my god. I can imagine a Pokemon game putting that challenge forward, and all I can say to that is fuck off. No. Anyway, that's the game technically beaten. Let's do some post-game.